Hello students, I am Professor Reshma Shinde. Welcomes you in new session of Production Management, Planning and Control. In last session, I have discussed what is meant by production and production management. So in today's session, you're going to learn the meaning of production management, planning and control. So as I discussed in last session, you learned the meaning of production. That means conversion of input into the output. Our course title is Production Management, Planning and Control. So today you're going to learn the definition of production planning and control. So this is a definition. I am reading it. That is, production planning and control comprise the planning, routing, scheduling, dispatching and follow-up functions in the production process. So, organize that the movement of material, performance of machines and operations of the labor are directed and coordinated as to quantity, time and place. So this is definition of PPC. So this definition indicates that production planning and control means it is a implementation of management functions, or we can say it is a production functions. Those are planning, routing, scheduling, dispatching and follow-up. Actually in functions of PPC there are 10 major functions, but these 5 are the major functions. So this definition shows that production planning and control includes these functions, and these functions helps to increase the performance of machines, movement of materials and operations of labor are directed and coordinated as to quantity, time and place. So this is definition. The next point, that is the objectives of PPC. I think everybody knows that what is meant by PPC. As I discussed, PPC means it is a combination of functions of PPC: planning, routing, scheduling, dispatching and follow-up in an efficient manner, which helps to proper movement of material, increase the efficiency of labor and which give the result of right quantity, right quality and efficient product to the organization. Now I am going to discuss objectives of PPC. So there are so many objectives of the PPC, means production planning and control. So first objective, that is the smooth flow of operations. Actually PPC is comprised of 3 different functions, that is production, planning and control. So PPC is a combination of these 3 functions. The first objective, that is the smooth flow of operations. So if organization has organized or is implementing PPC, so there will be the smooth flow of operations. So there will not any problems in flowing or in the operations of organization. Every activity will happen at a decided time with an efficient manner. Then second objective, that is product planning. So PPC helps to plan a product. In product planning, there may be the amount which company decided to produce. There may be the quality of a product. There may be the design of products. So if there is a proper implementation and planning of PPC, then company will fulfill its objective of product planning. The next objective, that is optimum use of resources. If company has ample availability of resources, they have the availability of several resources, But if there is not any proper planning and management, so they will not get the utilization of available resources. So if resources are not utilized, then there is a loss of company as well as wastage of resources. If it is organized in a proper manner, it is planned, it is used, then there will be the profit to the organization. Then next objective, that is management information system. So in short, we also call it as a MIS. So it helps to provide the information to the management about the different activities of the organization. It stored the data about the company. It may be the data regarding the production, it may be the raw material, it may be the marketing, it may be the HR. So all the data stored in the management information system, and that data will help to increase the profit of the organization. The next objective, that is availability of raw materials. If company have good implementation of PPC, then there will be the that will make the available of product, raw material required for product at a required time at a minimum cost. Then right quantity and quality. So if PPC is implemented, then every company will get the right quantity, means they can fulfill the demand of the customers, demand of the markets, or we can say aggregate demand of the market, and also they will provide the right quality product to the customer. Then work schedules. It also provides the work schedule. It helps to work schedule. So work schedule means it is a timetable which shows which activity at what time will going to perform. So if there is a PPC, obviously there will be the work schedule. Then waste reduction. If there is a proper planning, every resource is used at its optimal level, then there will be the minimum resources and it will help to increase the production. The next objective, that is the feedback. The feedback may be the positive or negative. If company receive the feedback from customers as well as from its all stakeholders, then it will help to the organization to increase its efficiency. Then evaluation of performance. So if there is a proper planning, then there will be the evaluation of performance, or we can say appraising the performance of the organization. Then customer satisfaction. Every organization's primary aim is to satisfy each and every customer. If customer is satisfied, then only organization can get predetermined objectives, or they can fulfill their predetermined objective. That may be the profit, or that may be the satisfaction of the customer. Then next point which we are going to discuss, that is the scope of PPC. So first, that is material planning. So PPC helps to proper planning of material. Material may be the different types, that may be the direct material or indirect material. Direct material means which directly takes into the part of production, means that material directly converted into the final product. Or indirect material means which facilitate the production process, that may be the oil or fuel. Then market forecasting. I think everybody aware about the forecasting. Forecasting means prediction about the future. So production planning helps to forecast market, helps to identify the future demand of the customers, and according to the demand, company can plan its production and ready to fulfill the customer's demand. Layout planning. Layout means it is an internal arrangement of an organization. So if there is a proper implementation, if there is a PPC exists in the organization, obviously there will be the proper layout planning. So it will help to smooth flow of organization. Then method selection. Obviously it will help to select the production method, or we can say it's a manufacturing methods. Then process plans. Company can also make the plan of process, or we can say schedule of the process, and that will help to increase the production. Then inspection. Inspection is very essential activity to maintain the quality of the product. So inspection held at different stages. It also available, or a company inspect raw material as well as in process material, as well as finished product, or even in the market company can inspect the quality of their product. So PPC helps to inspect the quality of product at each and every level. Then next, that is human resource planning. So PPC also the one of the part of management. So it also helps to human resource planning, means it helps to organization to identify the future demand of the employee, and they also helps to identify the different sources which will provide the right quantity of human resources to the organization. So this was our today's session. Today we discussed meaning of PPC, then objectives of PPC, and scope of production management planning and control. So in next session we'll discuss next topic. Thank you.